displaced NASCAR driver Trevor Bayne says he is 100% healthy as Matt Kenseth rejoins Roush. Trevor Bayne says he has the same drive to compete as he did before Matt Kenseth announced his return to Roush-Fenway Racing. Photo by Motorsport Images. What about Trevor Bayne? That has been the question on everyone's mind since Wednesday morning, when it was made official that Matt Kenseth would return to Roush-Fenway Racing in a part-time role to drive the number 6 Ford in the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series. For Kenseth to take over, it means that Bayne has to step aside. Bayne, the 2011 Daytona 500 winner, has battled multiple sclerosis since 2013 but insists his health wasn't a determining factor in the recent organizational shuffle. During Wednesday's press conference, Roush-Fenway president Steve Newmark claimed this was about strengthening a company that has struggled in recent years. Bayne issued a statement to attending media outside his hauler on Friday morning at Talladega Superspeedway. It was brief. He did not take questions. "I appreciate you all coming out here over to the hauler," Bayne said. "The purpose of doing this is because I know how this works and I didn't want everybody wasting their time chasing me around all weekend trying to get a quote. I have a brand new PR guy inside and I would like to break him in the right way. I wanted to get you all together to let you know that first of all, my health is 100%. I am as fit physically, mentally and spiritually as I have ever been to do my job well. The second part is that my desire is still as it has always been since I was 5 years old to come to the track every weekend to contend for wins and championships and be a driver at the top level in the Cup Series. Nothing there has changed. I am still going to pursue that because I feel I have the ability to do that. Right now I don't have much more to add to that. I want to respect your time and I know you have a ton of questions after everything that has happened this week, but if you could just allow me to come into the garage and talk to my team and work through this weekend, I would love to have that opportunity. I am here to win Talladega as I had planned to do before any of this. That is what I am going to do. Thank you guys so much. Again, I want to be respectful to you. Thanks. It's all hands on deck at Roush-Fenway Racing. Armed with a new major sponsor in Wyndham Hotels, Roush has lured 2003 Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series champion Matt Kenseth out of hiatus in the. Bayne will race for the next 2 weeks, and Kenseth will take over for the races at Kansas and the Monster Energy All-Star race at Charlotte Motor Speedway. The remainder of their split schedule has not yet been decided. After his breakthrough in the 2011 Daytona 500 for the Wood brothers, he was unable to score another top 5 for the team throughout 4 part-time seasons. Since then, he has driven full-time for Roush-Fenway and has accumulated just 4 top 5s. The struggles have continued this season, as he is just 26th in the standings with a best finish of 12th at Texas Motor Speedway. Bayne may be racing for his career this weekend, as a victory at Talladega would warrant his inclusion into the Cup Series playoffs. Newmark said on Wednesday that this would be a problem they would like to have. Meanwhile, Bayne's Roush teammate, Ricky Stenhouse, is looking forward to seeing what Kenseth can provide as teammate. "I leaned on Matt a lot my rookie year in the Nationwide Series," Stenhouse said during a scheduled press conference at the track. "I called him and would ask him questions trying to figure out when I was struggling. I really had to get back on track. I think he did a really good job with me on that." So fast forward to now, after he left and went to Gibbs and drove different race cars. "For me, I am looking forward to his feedback on how our cars drive relative to another organization that is clearly one of the class of the field. I think on that side I am anxious to kind of see his feedback." At the same time, he sympathizes with Bayne too. Jack Roush pulled Stenhouse out of his Xfinity Series ride in 2010 after the youngster crashed out of 4 of the first 10 races. Stenhouse was replaced by Brian Nickler and Billy Johnson during that span. So he can relate to what Bayne must feel. "I told him that I have been through this in a totally different series and probably a lot different stage in life," Stenhouse said. "I told him just to keep his head down. Go out and keep running races and prove to everybody that you have what it takes and don't really listen to anything from the fans, media or other teams and just do your deal." That was the feedback that I gave him. Welcome to Auto Weekend number 39 S NASCAR Roundtable. Prior to each Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series race weekend for the remainder of the season, Auto Weekend number 39 S Motorsport Insiders will exchange notes to. By Matt Weaver Racing, NASCAR Cup, NASCAR, Authors, Matt Weaver,